Shakira and Pique. Gerard Pique.
11 years.
12 years.
By the way, Paulo Nelson said this is the same thing for Alexis, to be honest. We got to tire him out. I got the cold brew, baby. Not going to happen today.
Okay.
So rumors started spreading late last week that Gerard Pique and Shakira were breaking up. Nothing official. Mm-hmm. And then the rumor was that Pique got caught cheating on her.
Yes.
And then the rumor continued.
It's really snowballed into an absolute...
Here's what I say. Don't just tell me what happened. Get in there and tell me how it happened is what I want to know. Supposedly, this has not been confirmed yet, but apparently,
Shakira did not keep Pique's stomach full and balls empty.
Someone else took care of that second part, bro. And it turns out that person was Player, a coworker of his mom,
peer.
Oh my God, a teammate's mom.
Yeah.
Was it Pablo or Pedro Gavi? Pablo Gavi.
I don't know his first. No, it's Gavi.
Gavi's mom and Gerard Pique apparently had a little tryst.
Pablo. His full name is Pablo Martín Paez Gavira, but he goes by Gavi.
Jesus Christ. These Spanish. Just as many names as you can get in there. We don't need to remember everyone your family married into. You know what I mean? We've heard of players banging other players' wives.
We have heard of it. Oh no! Not have we heard of it. We look for it at all times.
We keep asking.
we accuse people of it.
We walk into the locker rooms. We're like, "Hey, anyone here banging anyone else's wife?" No. All right. You guys start to play Elden Ring, and we'll be back.
Playing it close to the vest. I see.
Yeah. Okay. You want us to keep investigating? Very cool. We'll find it. Eagle Eye Football says Pique went waka waka cheating on Shakira. The Gavi rumors apparently aren't true. Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Who's they?
Right? Gavi and his mother. They want you to think that's not true. But here's the thing. And look, I'm not excusing this in any way, shape, or form. All I will say is, so far in our lifetimes, the women who've been cheated on, Shakira, Beyonce, and J-Lo. If they're not safe, is anything sacred, dude?
What does this say exactly? So it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter how famous or successful these people might be. They're still. I guess cheating is this great equalizer where it can happen to any of us at any time. Yeah,
it's The Walking Dead now. All of a sudden,
okay, nobody's safe. All's fair in love and war.
It's in all of us. It just comes out when we die, dude. It's been hips. Colo Blanco says Shakira's hips don't lie, but Pique does. Here's the thing, though, and I'm not excusing this at all because it's bad if you're in a relationship. Get out of the relationship if you want to bang somebody else, or tell your partner maybe they agree with it. You know, wouldn't happen in my life.
Yeah.
I can tell you this right now.
A lot of
if I show up in an arm sling interaction, that means I suggested this. But here's the thing. If you're in a relationship with a professional athlete, male or female, or anything in between, don't you kind of expect that they're doing dirt? Isn't it like the Sopranos kind of thing of don't embarrass me?
You gotta be like an expert in at least statistics when you're getting involved. You're like, what are the possibilities that I could get played out here?
Right.
And you gotta go in that, even if it's a athlete, even if it's like the star player in your high school, the star football player. You gotta be like, okay, look, he's handsome. But there's a slight possibility. I see the competition out here.
That don't even matter because we've been around some comedians and I'm like, this dude looks like soap. Don't even want to be in a relationship with him, and they're getting ass on the road, which is insane. But when you're an athlete, you're traveling, you're away from home a lot. If getting in a relationship with an athlete, I've heard rumors of LeBron James and all these people. I think Dwayne Wade got caught.
He would never do that to Savannah.
First of all, who wants to have sex when he's just constantly dunking? Which one called I think Dwayne Wade got caught cheating at one point with Gabrielle Union, right?
Rumors? I don't know. Look.
No, I think they actually were open about it. I'm not sure if that's who it was.
I haven't seen that, but
it was one couple that they're both very famous. But don't you kind of expect it? This whatever it must have been grave enough for Shakira to be like, I'm done. Also, Shakira, why ain't you getting some side dick, bro?
I mean, I'm sure it's accessible to you.
Bro, are you kidding me? Shakira gotta have wild groupies just in this chat.
I mean, look, I'm a huge fan of Shakira. Like, since I was probably...
We just talked about side dick, bro. He's about to get married.
I'm just
Shakira,
saying.
get out.
Shakira, why don't you ruin my marriage?
Yo, but just before.
She'll understand. She'll have to.
It's Shakira.
A huge fan of Shakira. The first album that I really, really fell in love with, Donde Están los Ladrones?
That's the rock album when she had the red hair, right? Like when she was a teen star.
Yeah. It was her second album.
I think she had the red hair.
Yeah, it was like purple or something like that. It wasn't. Whatever, who cares? But that album, if you haven't listened to that album, and whether you speak Spanish or not, it's one of the greatest albums I ever made. I'm not even exaggerating. It's so good.
I feel like he's exaggerating a little
Not
bit.
one bit. It is absolutely beautiful. All the songs have like, because she's Colombian and Lebanese. So there's a lot of influence of like Lebanese music in some of the songs. She's a great singer-songwriter. Huge fan. And then... So everybody,
a nice cold brew said Shakira refused to transfer to Cuckfield FC.
I mean, I'm sure it was like a hefty transfer fee. I don't know why.
Oh, the offers that were made.
So, a huge fan. But I think when I see stuff like this, especially with like celebrity couples, I don't know, nothing's really surprising anymore. A lot of the questions online are like, how could he do this?
Right.
What an idiot. It's Shakira. But like we've seen, this is a common thing.
Yeah, this is look.
It's just when you get to a level of success and wealth. This is my theory. I think when people get so famous and wealthy, nothing is like the normal things that in life that normal people enjoy are boring.
What if we're being stupid right now? What if we're not putting the two obvious things together? What if Pique cheated on Shakira with Jordan Huitema?
No, that's not a...
What if that's it, dude?
Why?
What if the reason Alphonso Davies is single right now, also a musician,
right,
and the reason Shakira is single right now, a musician, is because both of their significant others were together?
Okay, see, this is how things devolve into, like this is when people start to shut the podcast off. This is when it becomes 10 times less funny. When Alexis's ridiculous ideas.
When am I here thinking about what might actually be happening?
I mean, why try to have a rational discussion?
Bro, infidelities, bro. What if they merge into one big infidelity?
There is, I mean, even with Jordan.
Infidorgy, dog.
with Jordan Huitema, there's a clip going around of somebody asking her about
full-blown blushing.
Yeah, about Mbappe.
You know what? Gushing. And I mean that, and not the way you think I would mean it normally, but just more than a blush. She kind of like went like, oh my God.
She got giddy when somebody asked her about Mbappe. And then there's the clip that went around when she met Mbappe.
They both played for PSG.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the first time she met him.
She seemed like she was starstruck.
Yeah, and
at meeting him. Then when she walked away, he verified. he verified, the equipment.
Yeah, he was like, okay, Alfonso, I see what you're doing.
Damn, Fonzie. Mind if I borrow the keys to the whip? Okay. No, I'm gonna do it anyway.
He's trying to bang on that jukebox. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he looked down because up was a bunch of squiggly lines, and he needed to look down.
So,
Fan XY said Alexis Guerrero's private detective. Yeah.
So this is the thing with this.
She caught Davies with his Elden Ring.
So this is the problem. This is the main issue. No, Christopher said, "No, Christian, let the nonsensical speak." Which is great.
No one comes here for generic conversation.
This is the thing.
Maybe Jordan Huitema. Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong by thinking it was Mbappe. Maybe she took the train, which is 2 hours from Paris to Barcelona, and the train continued once she got
Okay, I mean, this is look. I'm too mature to talk about a person that way, but this is where
Okay, well, at least one of us isn't.
there's a healthy balance on this program.
Point counterpoint.
But this is what I guess maybe I'm joking about that, but maybe I feel like I'm too mature to when you see the comment section. There's a picture of let me see if I can pull it up. There's Gavi played for Spain the other day. I think
scored a bunch.
Either he scored a goal, got an assist, or something like that. But
the comment section went.
The comment section is brutal for this. This kid is 17 years old.
I have it pulled up. So it's if you go to FC Barcelona's
on
Instagram, 17 years old, 304 days. Gavi becomes the youngest player to score for the Selección Española, and the first comment is Papi Gavi ? Regular comment. Second one is Pique must be proud of him. Next comment is Pique orgulloso, means proud.
Proud.
Diego Frontoni says Papa Pique is very happy. Gavi scores and Pique too. Pique is proud of him. Messi goals made in Barcelona, and it keeps going. Pique gal. Stop looking at boobs. Somebody said, which is clearly a bot. Pique's son. So this is not going to go away.
So there's a photo of him. I'll look for it in a second, but there's a photo of him like angry at another player. And I think this was posted on. It might have been ESPN FC.
Someone tagged Gerard Piqué and said, "Look at your son."
So this is where it goes from being like a funny little rumor to like, bro, this kid is 17 years old. People are talking about his mom relentlessly. Whether it did or didn't happen, it almost doesn't even matter if it did or didn't happen. Now that the rumor has life to it, it is just an endless barrage of whether it's going to be players on the pitch, because it looks like he's angry at a player on the pitch, so everybody in the comment section is basically saying like, oh, maybe this guy said something about it or whatever. But footballers they have the same answer.
Got it. By the way, if you are for some reason a defender in La Liga and listening to this show, or if you're going to go up against, if you're in the same group as Spain in the World Cup, you absolutely have to use this against them.
Yeah, and look at this. So I found the picture. This is on ESPN FC.
You know what he needs to do is he needs to fight somebody on a pitch, just to make everybody understand like you ain't gonna get away with this.
Who did Spain play? I can't even tell. That's Switzerland. Is that Switzerland? I can't tell who they played. But look at his face.
Yeah.
Look at his face there. So look, I don't even have to scroll down the comments here. You know what it says.
He's not even looking at the comments. I guarantee you we all know what it says.
We know exactly what the comments say. So I feel bad for the young man. I mean...
Por qué BK? Blique, like...
Okay, all right.
The chat is hilarious.
It's coming back. So
this poor kid. Yeah, I feel bad, but at the same time, like... Bro, you got nobody to blame besides your mother, bro.
But what?
And by the way, this has not been confirmed.
It's all allegedly. We don't know.
But I wonder what started the rumor. Was it just someone who was into Gavi's mom and was like, "Oh, I bet you it was," or did something happen between her and Piqué previously? Was there like maybe a hug that went on a little too long?
I don't know. I mean, there's all I saw was a photo where somebody like pointed her out or whatever. But
there's like one photo of Gavi hugging her. I think that's the only photo I've ever seen of her.
See, but this is the thing. It's like when
maybe Gerard Piqué's seen more of her.
When Shakira and when there's a breakup of this magnitude, which this is global news. This is not just sports news anymore.
This was probably the first thing that was talked about, the top news item in all of Colombia.
Right, and you know it's legit, especially in the U.S., when the headlines are Shakira breaks up with soccer player boyfriend. Yeah. They didn't even say his name. Well, you know his name.
Not even husband, bro.
Not husband. Yeah, they've been together 12 years, but not married.
Reese Witherspoon, the owner of the Tennessee Titans soccer team, she was asked for a comment. That's how important this was.
So, yeah.
Here's what I do know: is Shakira's next album is gonna be fire,
bro. It is absolute Taylor Swift vibes. It's gonna be
and
incredible.
also the outfits, the videos, everything's gonna be brazy because she got no reason to hold back.
So
imagine it's just her beating up on a fictional player.
The main thing is when there's a breakup of this magnitude, the world wants to know why, and so this is why. Whether I don't know if
they will find out why.
They'll find out why, or create a reason why, or if a rumor has some life, they'll go with it.
Yeah,
because
especially in Latin America, where rumors are facts.
Yes, yeah.
If enough people say it, whatever. Put it in the history book.
That's the saying, right? A lie is as good as the truth if somebody believes it. That's kind of where we are.